She can start to walk out when she wants, because we're young, because we're young. We'll take the tides and let's remind, oh yeah, oh yeah. We're so young, so gone. Let's chase a dragon. Oh, let's chase a dragon. Let's chase the dragon. From our home high in the city, where the skyline stained the snow, I fell for a servant who kept me on the go. So young and so gone. Let's chase a dragon. Oh, from my home, from my home.
How's it going, folks? This is where you know back with another lesson, and an amazing song as always. Today we're looking at Suede and So Young. One of my favourite Suede songs. This always loved Suede back in the the Britpop era. A lot could argue that Suede were the band that started all the Britpop movements off. But I always found them a little bit more sort of sleazy, a little bit darker, a lot different than the other bands. But like I say, absolutely love this song. It's a great one to play as well. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and the strumming pattern to this, as always, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page. So I'll put a link to that in the comments. There'll also be a link in the description. And the way that works, for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you want to pledge, it's all very much appreciated. It gives you guys access to all the chords, lyrics and the strumming patterns to a lot of the songs I've done, particularly over the past 12, 13 months since I set the Patreon thing up. There's some exclusive videos up there that aren't up on YouTube, and there's a lot of stuff to coincide with the technique lessons as well, like the scales and the blues stuff that I've done. So what you're waiting for, link in the comments, link in the description. If you don't want to do that and you want to show some appreciation, I've got a new feature which is like a super thanks link that's just under the video there. You can click on that and make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. And thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed. If you are already subscribed and you haven't done already, a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there so you get notified every time I post a video up. And if you would, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. As I always say, I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so I'll just point out before we start that this song is tuned sort of half a step down. So the E will become an E flat, the A an A flat, etc. Now, the best way to do this is obviously with a tuner. You can download tuners on your phone now that are brilliant and they're free. But if you don't want to do that, an easy way to tune down half a step is by putting a capo on the first fret. Take your tuner, put it as if you were putting it in standard tuning. Take your capo off and you find everything's dropped down half a step. Okay, so the chords for the verse. So I think it's nice to start off with a single strum on an A minor. Okay, and then we hit the A minor again, and the chord sequence is an A minor. Then we're going to go C, E7, A minor. Okay, now the E7 that I'm doing, I know there's different ways that you can play an E7. It's just taking a regular E chord and taking your third finger off. Okay, so I'll just sing that verse through so you can see how that gels together. So we got a single strum on an A minor. So the intro would go, she can start to walk out when she wants. So we keep that going.
Because we're young, because we're young, we'll take the tight electric mind, oh yeah,
Okay, and then when we go into the chorus, the chords are a C. This time we're doing a regular E chord, an A minor, and an F major 7. Now, I do an F major 7 with a C bass in, so if you've never seen me do that before, just take a regular F major 7 and we move the third finger to the 3rd fret and the A string, little pinky will go underneath 3rd fret and the D. Lovely sounding F chord. And then the second line to the chorus will be a C, E, A minor, and a quick turnaround on a G, which takes you back into the verse again. So I'm just going to sing that through so you can see how that gels together. So young, so gone,
let's chase a dragon, oh, because we're young.
See that quick turnaround on the G there? That takes us back into the verse. So we do another verse which is exactly the same. The second chorus goes on for a little bit longer, so I'll just sing that through. It just repeats the let's chase the dragon bit sort of 3 times. And the last time it does something slightly different with the chords. So I'll sing that and explain what happens on that second chorus. So
young, so gone, let's chase a dragon, oh,
so that repeats.
Let's chase a dragon, oh.
And then the last line on the second chorus will go C, G, and then F. So
let's chase a dragon from our home.
So this takes us into the little bridge bit. So from that F on the word home we go into an A. So the chords to the bridge are going to be an A, a G, then we go to a D, into the F major 7, and then the last line is going to go D minor, C, A minor, G, F, G, and then we're going to go from an E into an E7. So I'm just going to sing that through so you can see how that gels together. So from the end of the second chorus on that F, from our home, we've got the A there, high in the city, go to a G, we go to a D, where the skyline, to the F, stay in the snow. I fell D minor, C, for a servant, A minor to a G, and we go F, who kept me on the boiled G, and we go E, E7, okay. And then that takes us back into the chorus again, but this also takes us into the outro. So what we get is so young, so gone,
let's chase a dragon, oh.
So we carry on with the chorus chords, but we just sing that different line from our home,
from our homes,
Okay, so that goes around several times, and then it's nice to do single strums on the chorus chords for the last time round. So what we'd have is a C, E, A minor, F, and I finish on an A minor. Okay? And that is pretty much, the meat and potatoes of the song. Amazing song, great one to sort of sing and play this. So a strumming pattern, if you haven't picked it up already, what I tend to do pretty much all the way through is a down, down, up, up, down, up. That's a down, down, up, down, up. So if you hear that around the chords, we've got down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So you can see how that goes from the C to the E7. We sort of do the pattern, but you know, through the two chords. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that pretty much, you know, continues throughout the song, and that is pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. And as I always say, if you don't like that, you don't like music. I'm a massive fan of the Britpop scene. That was sort of my time, you know, when I was a teenager. I'm not going to give my age away, but what an amazing time for music. What an amazing time to be alive. And I suppose Suede, even though they probably didn't like it at the time, were responsible for the start of all the Britpop movement, which you know, went on to greater things when you got bands coming along like Oasis and Blur and things like that. Blur were already going, but obviously they developed into this big, you know, huge band through that movement. So there you go, amazing band Suede. I have done a few other Suede ones. I've done Trash, if you want to go and check that one out. But if there is any that you'd like me to do, other Suede ones or any other Britpop songs, or you know, any from 50s to modern day that's going to work well on an acoustic or an electric guitar within reason. So a lot of you know the drill now. The easiest way is obviously comment below the video, or if you want to, you can find me a personal message over through those social media platforms. You know, I suggested at the start of the video, if you give me a like on those pages. I do always try and reply to messages. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot of requests, and I do have to sort of handpick them a little bit. Well, I'm sure you'll appreciate that. You know, some things work, some things don't. But don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again. If you are subscribed, a further way you could help me out is hitting the little notification bell that's somewhere down there, so you can keep up to date with all the videos. The Patreon thing, you want to get the chords, lyrics and the strumming pattern to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 12-13 months. There's a lot of stuff up there now, some exclusive videos, as I said. There's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. The super thanks link, if you want to make a small donation, you know, that's very much appreciated. And I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing, so if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone you know plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. So that just leads me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether it be morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.